Okay, so let's start modeling the hand. Let me just arrange my panels into a layout of two panes side by side there, and I'll set this to panels orthographic. I would like this to be the left side or the palm, and then I would like this to be the perspective, so I can select and view at the same time. Okay, so now what I will do is this. I'll just turn on my vertex selection and I'll start to align first these vertices and straighten them all from horizontals to verticals. All of them are going to be straightened. Next is I'll select all of them and I will squeeze them a bit, carefully move them a little. This means that these vertices and edges, or these faces, are going to be where the ring and the middle finger will be coming out. So that's the meaning of that. So now I have two fingers ready. The middle finger and the ring finger is ready. Next thing is, in the front, I will turn on the face selection and select this side, and then I will just hold shift and drag forward so that I will have the vertices or the polygons to bring out the index finger. Returning to the vertex selection, then just refining it a bit, moving it back, and then I'll go this time to the back view. As you can see here in my view cube, I'll select this, the back wherein the pinky is going to come out. So now I have four fingers ready. The next thing is to shape out the palm from this. So I will turn on the vertex selection and then I will select these corners. This corner vertices here, it's like that. Then I can drag them down a little bit, and then I will do the same here at this other side and start shaping it a bit. I'll do the same here under, following the contour or the shape of how the fingers are going to be coming out. Following that carefully. There. The next thing, I will go to the other view, panels, orthographic. Let's go front. And carefully now, I will select this, press R and scale to line it up straight a bit. Then I will select all of them, squeeze, W for move, just aiming at where the knuckles is positioned, in this case, slightly there. And I will select this portion, this top portion now, so that I can angle it as per how the wrist is angled. And I can press R, carefully scale it to open up a little. That is going to be that for now. The next thing is I'll return to panels, orthographic, and then I'll go back to the left where the palm is viewed, and then I'll just go to my multi-cut tool, holding control to create a slice here or a loop cut that is mainly for the knuckles. Clicking that, and then I will just turn off the multi-cut tool, double checking what I have done. So it is a continuous loop, And then the next thing to do is reposition once more the vertices using the move tool. So the steps are similar. Select and move, select and move, select and move. So there's nothing much new here. There. So if you will look at it on the other side, this is the left side. If you will look at it on the right side, turning off the see-through mode. So this is going to be where the knuckles are coming out. So next is, I will now bring out a finger. So I will just select this polygon here where the index finger is to be coming out. I can hold shift and drag it down directly as such. Pressing R, and I will scale it downwards so that it will straighten, and then I will just scale it within this direction so that it becomes a bit pointy. And then I will switch to the view panels, orthographic and the front, so that I can see how it is going to be following the reference at the front also. So now with this, I can start adding some more loop cuts. For example, I will need 2 more loop cuts here so that the finger will be able to bend. So what I'll do is I'll go to my multi-cut tool. I'll hold control. I'll do 1 cut here and do another cut here. And then I'll press Q, returning to the selection tool. Go back to the vertex selection. And now I will start selecting and carefully scaling to form it out, following the reference. I can press letter E, start rotating, W, and start moving. R to scale, to properly fit. R to properly fit the reference. Selecting this, pressing E, I can rotate carefully, or R, I can scale and flatten that. Keep it aligned and straight. So now, pressing E, I can rotate to angle it. So here, so far, E, this, W, there. And then from here, I can create a fingertip. So I can turn on the vertex selection, select those corners of the fingertip polygon, and then I'll just go here and edge slide accordingly here, there. So now that can be the fingertips. Turning it off, there. Now I can go back to the edge, double click this, hold shift, double click this, and I can now shift right click and choose circularize components, and the finger starts to circularize. Pressing Q, I can once more double click, use the rotate tool, and start adjusting it to align the topology so that it remains smooth and clean or recognizable. There, even though it is circularized. There. Now that the topology is fixed, I can now create or model the other fingers. And I'll see you on that next video.